believe that there are shortcuts to success. We want to believe we can take a drug or we can do something that'll make it quick and easy. But the truth is, it takes grit. It takes persistence. It's the people like Thomas Edison, who had no education, who came from a very poor background, who really end up making it in life because they are persistent and they don't settle for anything remotely mediocre.
What's poppin', what's poppin'? You see, in life, it's gonna be a lot of people that try to rush you. They gonna try to compete with you because they at this spot and you still grinding, you know? Don't let that get to you, man. Don't let that get to you, because if you do, I promise you, it's gonna make you abort your whole mission. It's gonna make you give up on yourself. It's gonna make you rush the whole process. And you don't wanna rush it. You don't wanna fake the process, you know? You don't wanna fake it. Like I say, I'm so glad that I went from driving trucks to driving the Uber, you know, being an Uber driver, because it gives me ideas for my photography. It gives me ideas for videos. And like I say, I finally get to learn people. I finally get to listen to people talk. Imagine being on a truck and all you listen to is podcasts, YouTube, music, audiobooks. Yeah, that shit good. That was a good point in my life where I learned a lot. I learned patience. I learned how to be by myself. But you evolve when you start listening to people, when you start listening to the conversations, what they love, what they sad about. And I love that shit. So that's why I tell you guys, don't isolate yourself, man, because you will get to success quicker when you are around people, when you listen to people, when people need you to listen to them, or when people need your advice, you know, because the more you, like right now on YouTube, I finally have some guys that a tight-knit community that we all on one accord. We all helping each other. I met a guy, he's a photographer in New York, and like we all talk every day, you know, every day, and everybody doing their own thing, everybody their own man. Nobody is under one person. So in this life, you never want to isolate yourself, because if you isolate yourself, I'm telling you, it's gonna be complicated. That's why you have to put yourself around the right people. You know, it's so much of hard work, and it's also so much of putting yourself by the right people. That's why I say, if you feel stuck in life, man, Uber and Lyft, being a cook or being a bartender, you know, being a bartender, because I'm telling you, those jobs, you get to learn people, you get to talk to people, you get to listen, you get to watch people, their body language, and that's where you learn. That's when you learn. Never listen to people words at all times. Try to watch their body language. Their body language will tell you everything. You know, words, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of words are manipulation. You know, the real action is watching what people do. That's the real answer in people. So when you do these jobs, you get to see how people move, especially when you're a bartender, man. I met so many bartenders, and it's crazy. People don't think that you can make a living by being a bartender. And you actually can, because guess why? It's gonna always be people coming in to drink, talk about their life, sad, happy, whatever emotion they are, you know? And if you're into arts, you can use all that in your music, in your painting, in your writing. Everything comes together in life, man. And that's the best thing when you get older. You just learn that everything ties into each other. So let's say you a waitress and you hate your job. You can find the good in it by studying people. I'm telling you, and you can make that shit fun, because people are so interesting. It never gets old, because everybody is always evolving. You know, everybody is always evolving. You know, one day I'm gonna get this fucking, I'm gonna get some new teeth, but I ain't about to buy that shit right now, you know, and I'm gonna be happy as hell. You probably will see me smile even more, you know, but I still smile, you know, so it's all about evolving, man. It's all about evolving, because in life, You don't want to stay stuck. Like some YouTubers, for example, some YouTubers, they stay stuck on what they used to do. They tell you that they traveled, they did this, but that was 3 years ago. You know, so they can't tell you about traveling now because things changed. COVID hit, you know, things changed. So you always want to live. Yeah, the past is important, but you always want to live right now and focus on the future. That's why I say get your journal and get, hold on, I think I got my journal. I'll show you my journal. So I'm not capping. It's my journal right here. Damn. It's my journal right here. This my baby right here. When my life was hard, you know, this right here. Hold on. I'm about to show you I ain't capping. This is important to have, man, because in life, if you don't have, like, if you're not documenting your life, and if you just on YouTube watching everybody else document their life, you watching, think about this. You sitting every day waiting on a grown man to eat in your face, and you not documenting your life. Come on, man. Your dad wouldn't be proud of that. You see? You gotta have that journal, man. It's very important. But yeah, man, you have to get that journal, or you know, your woman get that diary, because that shit is important for your future, man. You always have to document, and your thoughts, write that shit down, man. Don't keep that shit up here. Don't keep that shit. That shit will drive you crazy. Put that shit in the book. You know, I got me a vintage fucking journal. You know, put that shit in a book. Don't keep that shit up here, because that shit will run you crazy. It will run you crazy. Put that shit down and let those words leave and get on paper, you know? And fuck that technology writing in your notes. No, get you a pen or pencil and paper and write that shit down. It just hits different, you know? So take your time in life, man. Don't let people rush you. You know, stay on course with what you got going on and build it. Like dude said in the show, brick by brick, marble by marble. Take your time with it, because when you take your time, I'm taking my time right now. I'm driving Uber and doing photography. Next year, when in a few months, when I get my 68 Mustang, when that comes in and I put that together with my photography, I worked on this for what? I've been building my photography for like, what, 5 years? So when all this come together, the conversations I had with people, you know, I'm learning how to talk more. I'm talking more on here. All that come together with photography, come on, you know. But it wasn't overnight, you know. Nothing comes overnight, man. So hey, we're gonna keep grinding together. Like I say, I'm about to go out right now. You know, all night, probably 3 a.m. Then get off, come do another video about something that I learned. Keep your brain going, you know, and it's never too late. Let's go.